From Peninsula TV Studio in San Carlos, SBC Pacific Bell, the San Mateo Credit Union, and Wells Fargo present the Bay Area's hottest game show, Peninsula Quiz Kids. And now, the best host on the West Coast, Brad Friedman.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Welcome to Quiz Kids, the show where speed, knowledge, and collaboration are the tools these kids need for the chance to win valuable prizes. We're coming down towards the end of our first round of matches, and today we want to introduce a brand new team to the Quiz Kids family. I'd like to welcome the Monta Vista Matadors. And they are taking on a veteran school with 3 new team members. Say hello to the Sequoia Cherokees. So 6 neophytes to Quiz Kids. They're ready to play. Let's start off with the collaboration round. Welcome to all 6 of you. I have here a series of questions that will mark our first round. Each question is worth 10 points. In each round, we start off with a question for one team and then a question for the other. I'll ask a question first of Monta Vista and give you 10 seconds to collaborate. And then your captain, Subhash, will give you the answer you think is correct. If you get it right, you score 10 points. If not, the Sequoia team will have a chance to collaborate, and your captain, Nick, will give me the answer you think might steal those points. Then we'll ask you your question and go back and forth until the round is over. Good luck to both teams. Here is Monta Vista's first question. It is now scheduled to hold the next World's Fair in 2010. Name this most populous city in China.
Beijing.
No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. You can steal it, Sequoia.
Shanghai.
Shanghai is correct for 10 points. And the next question goes to you. What anesthetic with scientific name procaine hydrochloride is often mixed with adrenaline to make it last longer and sting when a dentist injects it into your gums?
Novocaine.
Novocaine, that's right. Okay, Monta Vista. It features a Friday night poker game that is interrupted when one regular player leaves his wife and moves in with another regular player also leaving his wife. Name this Neil Simon play and later a TV sitcom with main characters Oscar Madison and Felix Unger.
The Odd Couple. The Odd Couple?
The Odd Couple for 10 points, that's right. Sequoia. A recent memoir by John Knox tells of his 1937 clerkship at the Supreme Court, when the court was nearly expanded from 9 to 15 judges by what president who had just won a second term by defeating Alf Landon?
Roosevelt.
Can you give me more information or more information?
FDR.
FDR, that's right, 10 points. You do need to know your Roosevelts on Quiz Kids. Okay, next question. A tuba with a mouthpiece like a French horn was created by what German composer who used it in his ring cycle?
I don't know.
Don't know. Okay, you can steal it.
It's Wagner.
It is Wagner. That is correct. Okay, this very difficult question contains information I never knew before. This state drink of Nebraska, once called Fruit Smack, celebrated its 75th anniversary in 2002. Name this product invented by Edwin Perkins, made by adding water and a cup of sugar to a small envelope of flavor crystals.
Tang.
No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. You can steal it, Monta Vista.
Kool-Aid? Just say Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid.
Yes, Kool-Aid. The state drink of Nebraska. Oh dear. All right, next question for you. Last year, its women's basketball team made the Final Four, despite having only 8 players. This year, the team has been ranked #1 for most of the fall. Name this college that plays its home games at Cameron Indoor Stadium.
Duke.
Duke University, that's right. The word cartographer is a fancy word for a map maker. Spell cartographer.
It's C-A-R-T-O-G-R-A-P-H-E-R.
You got it, 10 points. They defected to the Free Soil Party in 1848 and helped nominate Martin Van Buren for president. Name this group of New York Democrats whose name makes them sound like a bunch of arsonists.
Federalists.
No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. You can steal it.
Firebrands.
No, the barn burners. But the next question goes to you. In December 2002, while UN inspectors were in Iraq, Saddam Hussein issued an official apology for his 1990 invasion of what neighboring country?
Kuwait.
Kuwait is correct. Matadors, give the mathematical term for the numbers 3 and 2 in the expression 3x squared plus 2x.
Coefficients.
That is right. They are the coefficients. It includes the bird seller Papageno and dragons that belong to the Queen of the Night. Name this Mozart opera where Pamina and Tamino end up together.
The Tristan Sheldon opera.
No, I'm afraid that's incorrect. You may steal.
The Marriage of Figaro.
No, it's the Magic Flute. And that signals the end of the round. We show the score right now, Monta Vista 40, Sequoia 60 points. Let's take a moment and meet the members of both teams. Over here at the Matadors, we have our captain, Subhash Arja. Welcome, Subhash. You are a junior. Always a tough year. Having a busy year of it now?
Yeah.
Yeah? What are some of your toughest classes right now?
Calculus.
Calculus. But you're sort of into math and computer science, so it shouldn't be that difficult for you.
It's not.
It's not? Do you do anything that's sort of not math-oriented to sort of balance yourself out?
Yeah, I'm in drama right now.
You are?
Yeah, actually, I'm taking it for the class requirement.
Okay. Oh, so that you can get your AUC arts requirement?
Yeah.
Or, okay. And I understand you're a big football fan. Okay, well, we know this will tape after the Super Bowl, but it is right now before the Super Bowl. You want to make your bet as to who will win?
I'm gonna pick Oakland because I like the Bay Area. So.
Right, so even if they lose, no one will beat you up because
Yeah.
you were a West Coast boy. Good for you. We hope for Oakland to win. Anthony Bello. Welcome, Anthony. You're going to be our face-off champ in literature pretty soon, right? History.
History, yes.
History, yes. We talked earlier about how you hate literature because
No, I just really don't like to.
you don't like to do literature. The books are bigger and have fewer pictures, you said.
No, I just don't like them.
You don't like them. But you do like history.
Yes.
What are some of the periods of history that you admire or are interested in?
World wars, revolutions.
You're scaring me.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. You also mentioned the Russian Revolution. What is it about the Russian Revolution that you admire?
I don't know.
It's just some indefinable something that the Russian Revolution possesses?
Yes.
Good. Do you do other things? You're a freshman, so it sounds like you've made a very easy transition into high school.
Yeah, it's pretty simple.
Do you have some fun while you're there, too?
I try.
You try? Good, good. Well, keep having fun and enjoy yourself on the game. Benjamin Shu. Welcome, Benjamin. You're a sophomore. So we've sort of run the gamut. The seniors aren't needed here because the three of you are taking care of your team. I understand in addition to all the work that you do, you belong to several clubs.
Yeah.
A couple of service clubs, Benjamin. What do you belong to?
The Octagon Club and the ESA Club.
What is ESA?
Endangered Species Awareness.
That's interesting. Now, what do you do in terms of that club that sort of lets your fellow students know about what's going on in the world in terms of species being endangered or near extinction?
I sell chocolate.
You sell chocolate, right. Which you know most endangered species should not eat, by the way. It could really wipe them out, actually. I think that's the irony of it all. And what does the Octagon Club do?
It does a lot of things. It sells at football games. It participates in cleanups. Lots of things.
Good. I understand you auditioned yesterday for the school musical. What is Monta Vista doing this spring?
Everything I need to know I learned in kindergarten.
Is there something you'd like to say to your drama director just while you're here on television, just in terms of plugging your potential involvement in the play?
I hope I make it.
Okay. That was a very modest and lovely thing, and I think he also has a nice speaking voice. Just as a fellow drama teacher, I just want to throw that out. Anyway, let's give a big hand to your coach, Mr. Ed Puccinelli. Welcome, Sequoia. Luke Skibetta. Nick Skibetta. Luke, it actually says Lick. I'm so sorry. This is not my handwriting. I'm talking to my producer after the show. You are a senior.
Yeah.
I wrote that. And you are also going to be our face-off in literature, so are you a big reader?
Yeah, I work at a library. I do a lot of reading.
You do work at a library. You told me that, and I got envious. I always thought that would be a neat thing to do. And you said that it's the kind of job where you can kind of sneak off into a corner and read sometimes.
Yeah, I'm hoping my boss doesn't see this now, but yeah, you can spend a lot of time reading.
I didn't say you do sneak off into a corner,
Yeah.
but you could. And if you were to sneak off in a corner and read, what kind of books would you be reading?
I like philosophy and religion books.
Philosophy and religion books, so you're into deep thought.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you get involved in deep conversations about philosophy with your friends at school?
Last year, I was the founder of the argument club at school, where we had debates about philosophy and a lot of different stuff like that. So,
No, you
yeah.
weren't.
Yeah, I was.
No, you weren't.
Yes, I was.
No, all right. That's just an old routine, but anyway, I had fun. And you're involved in a Java programming class.
Yeah, it's the first year for this Java programming class at Sequoia, and so we're just trying to figure it out. We just had our final, and it was pretty challenging, but I think I did okay in the class.
Good. Well, good luck to you on today's game. Rachel Musser, you're representing the fairer sex on this podium, and you are a senior as well, and thinking perhaps of a career in medicine.
Yes.
Do you have any idea where you might want to specialize in medicine?
Well, for the past couple of years, I've been working at a day camp with children, and so I thought being a pediatrician would be a nice job.
That's wonderful. My favorite doctors were my pediatricians. Isn't that sad? Anyway, when you are not involved in all your science classes and getting ready for this kind of pre-med program, what do you do to kind of blow off steam or have fun?
I play a lot of sports. Right now I'm playing soccer for Sequoia.
How's your team doing?
Our coach says that we're going to do very well, but realistically, I think we're going to end up maybe in the top 2, so top 3.
That's pretty good, realistically.
He wants us to be number 1.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if we can actually
And when
achieve that.
soccer's over, what will your sport be in the spring?
Probably badminton.
Badminton. I like badminton with the birdies. That one I can handle. Well, good luck to you with your soccer team and with your game. And Brian Schuster, a third senior. You see, they have seniors over here, Monta Vista. They brought out the big guns, yeah. They brought out the big guns to fight you. Now, Nick was telling me that he's taking one AP course, and he is the captain and the AP person. And you are taking 2 AP courses or 3?
3 this semester.
But Brian over here in the corner is taking 4.
Yeah, 4 last semester, 3 this semester.
Okay, so you decide to take it easy. Because government ended
Yeah,
that.
3, yeah.
Government ended, right. So now just 3 APs. And which APs are you taking?
I'm taking AP Calculus, Physics, and English.
And which is the one that's most Brian-like?
Probably Physics.
Physics. So you're also into the sciences, but
Yes.
not for medicine, more for
More for engineering.
engineering. And I understand you've applied to a lot of colleges. Where do you hope to go?
Well, my number 1 choice would probably be Harvard. I'm also hoping to get accepted to Brown and Stanford as well.
Good. Well, they're all good choices, so you can't go wrong if you get into any one of them. And for fun, you play ice hockey at a rink in Redwood City. And is there a position that you play?
I actually play goalie.
You play goalie, the hard one, where everyone's trying to
The insane
knock
position,
the puck into your head. I've seen that on TV. Well, good luck to you in that, and hope nobody knocks a puck in your head here on Quiz Kids. And let's give a big hand to your coach, Star Imana. And I hope you'll join me in welcoming our judge, the man who keeps me honest, the wonderful Frank Sabodi. All right, we'll be back to play round 2 in just a moment, but first let's watch for the very first time a video about Monta Vista High School.
Welcome to the big show.
Welcome back. Anthony and Nick have joined me because it's time to play the face-off round. We have 2 heavy readers here, but you know, Anthony likes nonfiction. You both like nonfiction, but you're going to be our literature face-off. So what's your favorite literary author?
I like Hunter S. Thompson. This is kind of a blend between nonfiction and fiction.
It's true. It's true. Very, very strange nonfiction, but you're right. So I have a series of questions in history for you and in literature for you. They're, again, worth 10 points. I'll ask you one after the other, your questions. If you get them right, you score the points. Just show off for us. If you don't get them right, don't worry about it. We'll just continue asking questions until the buzzer sounds and the round is over. Okay? Shake hands, gentlemen, and good luck to both of you. Anthony, here's your first history question. What presidential wife was judged insane in 1875, 10 years after her husband's death?
Mary Todd Lincoln.
Mary Todd Lincoln is correct. Nick. In the summer of 1816, Lord Byron began a competition with Percy Shelley and his wife to write the ultimate horror story. What story written by Percy's wife, Mary, won the competition by telling of a monster who comes to life?
Frankenstein.
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 Yes, some say Frankenstein, you're right. Originally, Hitler's bodyguards, this infamous Nazi group, was overseen by Heinrich Himmler, and by 1932 wore all black. What were they called?
The Gestapo.
No, they were the SS, or the Schutzstaffel, yes.
It was Schutzstaffel.
Yes. In mythology, King Midas took the oracle's advice to build a labyrinth for what creature that was part man, part bull?
The Minotaur.
The Minotaur, that's right. Anthony. 59 years after it was sunk by a Japanese destroyer, this World War II patrol boat was found off the Solomon Islands in 2002. Name the young American who had been in charge of the boat and who later became president of the United States.
Kennedy.
That is right, John F. Kennedy, PT 109. He got it right. You can applaud. I know, they're stunned by your intelligence. In 1957, he became the first writer-in-residence ever at the University of Virginia. Name this author of Light in August, Soldier's Pay, and As I Lay Dying.
Kurt Vonnegut.
No, William Faulkner. Oh, that's the end of the round, and we show Monta Vista has 60. Sequoia is still in the lead with 80 points. There I am. Well played, both of you gentlemen. They're going to go back to their teams in a second, and we will play our final round where the points are doubled. But first, let's look at this video about Sequoia High School.
Located in the heart of Redwood City is the peninsula's oldest high school. Sequoia High opened in 1895 and is considered one of the largest and most beautiful campuses in the West. Its rare mature trees are reminders of the past, and so is the delicate beauty of the Japanese tea garden. Sequoia's arts and technology departments are also well known, as is its rich ethnic diversity.
Hola, ¿cómo están ahí del mundo de la televisión?
Sequoia students are happy, the teacher's happier, and the squirrel's the happiest.
Sequoia students excel outside the classroom as well as within. Despite all this, some people still might ask, is Sequoia a good school?
Is Sequoia a good school? Is Fatback greasy? Is water wet? Is cactus in Arizona? Is the Pope Catholic?
Sequoia High School, 106 years of excellence with many more to come.
Welcome back. Now let's find out what those little black boxes in front of each player are for as we play the lightning round. Gentlemen and young lady, we have here a series of questions that are worth 20 points. I am going to ask the question. You will have your fingers right on that buzzer, and the first person to buzz in gets a chance to answer for their team. If you get the right answer, you score the points. If not, the other team will have a chance to collaborate and steal the points. If you buzz in before I finish completing the answer, I will not read any more. You'll have to give me the best answer you can. If you get it wrong, I will complete the answer for the other team before they try and steal. Good luck to both teams. It's a close game. It's anybody's game. And here is the first question. What major river is affected by the Aswan High Dam? Yes, Anthony.
The Nile.
The Nile is correct. And you have tied the game. The October 2002 bombing that killed nearly 200 people in Bali was partly orchestrated by what notorious terrorist network? Yes, Nick.
Al-Qaeda.
Al-Qaeda. Tom Canty and Edward Tudor switched places for a while in what Mark Twain novel? Yes, Rachel.
Tom Sawyer.
No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. You can steal it.
Prince and the Pauper.
The Prince and the Pauper, that's correct. What giant grass plant is used by humans to make furniture and by pandas as food? Yes, Nick.
Bamboo.
Bamboo. What is the soccer term for scoring into the wrong net? Yes, Subhash.
Own goal.
Your own goal, that's right. Rachel. The famous 1913 art exhibit at the Armory took place in what American city? Yes, Anthony.
Chicago.
No, that's incorrect. You can steal.
New York.
New York is right. In business, what adjective describes mutual funds whose shares are sold without a sales charge? They're called no-load. What city's Vireta Park is often used as a memorial site for Kurt Cobain? It's the grunge capital of America, Seattle. Some Hispanic girls have a large party for their quince. Yes, Rachel.
16.
No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Some Hispanic girls have a large party for their quinceañera. So sorry, when they turn what age?
15.
15, that's right. Quinceañera. The word Esquire after a person's name indicates that they belong to what profession? Yes, Anthony.
Notary.
No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Author?
No, it's a lawyer or attorney. In math, what is the radian equivalent on the unit circle of 45 degrees? Yes, Subhash.
Pi over 4.
That's enough. Yes, pi over 4 radians, that's correct. Only one game in the 2002 NFL regular season ended in a tie. Name either of the teams who played. Yes, Anthony.
The Falcons.
The Falcons and the Steelers, that's right. What movie gave us the line, "Life is like a box of chocolate"? Yes, Nick.
Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump, that's right. 50 points off because I didn't get to finish my impression. All right, what U.S. president kept a sign on his desk, "The buck stops here"? Yes, Subhash.
Teddy Roosevelt.
No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. You can steal it.
Reagan?
No, Truman. Not Reagan. What river that empties into the Bay of Bengal is considered to have cleansing properties? Yes, Subhash.
The Ganges River.
The Ganges is right. What Harry Potter character was played in the first two movies by the late Richard Harris? Yes, Nick.
Dumbledore?
Dumbledore, that's right. Fritz, Ernest, Jack, and Francis were the four sons of what fictional shipwrecked family? Yes, Nick.
Swiss Family Robinson?
You have got it, that's right. We have less than a minute of play left. Which major newspaper's website features many head cuts or black and white portraits of famous people? Brian.
New York Times?
No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. You can steal it.
Chicago Tribune.
Chicago Tribune.
No, it's the Wall Street Journal. Next question. What ESPN show co-hosted by Michael Wilbon and Tony Kornheiser? Yes, Subhash.
Pardon the interruption.
Pardon the interruption's right. What Italian artist painted the goddess Venus nude and standing in a scallop shell just after her birth? Yes, Brian.
Leonardo da Vinci?
No, that's incorrect. You can steal.
Botticelli.
Botticelli.
That is right for 20 points. The 1962 space mission Friendship 7 made what former Ohio senator the first American in orbit? Yes, Nick.
John Glenn.
John Glenn is correct. What California town with zip code 95526 was sold on eBay in December 2002 for more than $1 million? Can you believe it? The town of Bridgeville. And that signals the end of the game, and with 20 points over the other team, Monta Vista wins the game. Whoa! Final score of 240 to 220. You seniors played mighty seniors, but the freshman, the sophomore, and the junior just brought it up at the end and won the game. We thank you all very much, Cherokees, for coming. You all look like you have wonderful futures ahead of you, and I wish you luck in all your endeavors. And you gentlemen will be back in a future show to play another team for the chance of winning an incredible trip to Europe, courtesy of our friends at ACIS. And I hope all of you will come back soon and watch us again on Quiz Kids. Goodbye!
This year's champions will be winging their way to Europe for an all-expenses-paid adventure to some of the world's most historic sites, courtesy of ACIS. We wish to thank the Chronicle for their continued support of Peninsula Quiz Kids. Mr. Friedman's wardrobe provided courtesy of Sartori of San Carlos. The producers of Peninsula Quiz Kids wish to thank the following: Molly Stone's Markets, Scottish Rite of Freemasonry of Burlingame, Target, The Tea Party, Jamba Juice, Flutes Publishing, Century Theaters, Silver Terrace Nursery, AEIS, Ronald Bland, Samtrans, and the San Mateo County Office of Education.